Sunset at midnight, May 30 through September 29, 2017, on Monday through Thursdays. So that's where they do the larvicide that kills the mosquito larva. The Medfield High School Varsity Girls State Championship basketball team is coming tonight. But before that, let's see, we've got Director of Public Works, Maurice Goulet, requests the Selectmen to vote to authorize Town Administrator Michael Sullivan to sign Chapter 90 regarding standard contract forms related to the Phillip Street Bridge project. Mike?
Yes, that's for the small bridge program grant that we received, $95,000 to replace the Phillip Street Bridge. And you have to enter into a contract with the state. So I've been signing them, so if you want to authorize me to sign on behalf of the board. And then
So I have a couple questions.
sure.
Purely learning the ropes here. So there's a package that came that was all the, this is, I think, the thing you're going to sign. But I was just trying to learn what the packages were, and the forms that were behind it weren't for the bridge.
That's going to be tabled until, because Mo Goulet is going to come in on June 6th and talk to you about that.
Okay, so the only thing we're voting on is to let you sign this particular form here.
Yes, yes, he wants to go over the Chapter 70 program with you,
Okay.
so you can understand it. And he's also putting together a street program with, so that you'll have all the, they won't be ready for this year, but be ready for next year with all the
Okay.
information on
So
the
do we have a
streets.
motion then to,
I move that we authorize the town administrator to sign the Chapter 90 standard form for the highway department head?
I'll second that. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Yep. So the important business of the evening has arrived, I see, so why don't we take up the important business of the evening, although the coaches aren't here.
Okay.
They're coming, did you say? Why don't we, all right, we'll continue with our regular agenda until they get here then.
You saved the front row for them?
Added item on May 19, vote to sign Chapter 90. Oh, that's the thing that we're tabling, Mike, right?
Well, no, we
Yes.
voted to,
The chapter, the
Voted to-
chip seal.
oh, yeah, so that's being tabled, yes, okay.
Licenses and permits. Charles Harris, organizer of the June 25, 2017 Antique Car Show at the Medfield State Hospital former site, requests a one-day alcohol permit for the event. You want to make a motion?
I move that we approve the one-day alcohol permit for Charles Harris for the Antique Car Show on June 25th.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Fundraiser, organizer of the fundraiser, Amelia's Light, requests permission to display signs for 2-week prior promoting the Saturday, June 17 event.
I move that we approve the placement of signs for the Amelia's Light event in the designated locations.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Yep. Medfield Music Association requests permission to provide live student music in the Straw Hat Park on Thursday, June 8, from 6:30 to 7:15 p.m. Very precise timing.
I enthusiastically move that we allow the Medfield Music Association to play music in the Straw Hat Park from 6:30 to 7:15 on June 8th.
So if you will enthusiastically move that, I'll melodically second that. And all in favor?
Aye.
I did speak to Russ Hallisey today, and he said the memo concert series doesn't start till the 15th, so it'll be the following week, so there's no conflict. We're not going to be a two-band town, so.
And then under informational, we should tell people that the Kingsbury Pond Gristmill Committee announces the June 3 Memorial Bench dedication begins at 3 p.m. at the Gristmill. The bench is dedicated to two Medfield citizens who were lost serving our country, I think in World War II, and remained missing in action. Staff Sergeant Richard Werner and Colonel Douglas McKechnie. And with that, we've done with all of our business, except for the important business of the evening. Welcoming the girls' championship high school basketball team and their coaches. Welcome.
Welcome.
So are we going to have, we've got some certificates and some town seals to give the girls. Are we going to hear from the coaches, or? Congratulations, first of all.
No,
We're
great
very
job.
proud of and happy for your success, and
We were just reflecting back on the year as we were waiting for the
So
Could we get the microphone so
the
the
people
folks
that are
on the
watching on
screen-
TV can't hear you unless you use the microphone. So we have a walk-around mic, or so you can use the podium, either one. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so I was just saying we were standing by the elevator waiting to come on up, and we were kind of reflecting back on the year and what a great season it was, and what a great group of girls, you know, we have in our program and on this team, and you know how much we enjoyed the ride, you know, and it was a great season. So we're really proud of them, and we're honored to be here today, and we thank you for recognizing our team.
Well, we're delighted to do that, and
This makes selectmen's meetings more fun than they usually are, so this is good.
Looked like you guys were having a great time.
so for me, it's especially poignant because I actually coached two of your captains in prior life, and obviously I didn't ruin them because they still succeeded.
You
So-
did a very nice job with them.
Well, it was not. Yeah, they did it in spite of me. So why don't we give the young women their certificates and their pins?
And I think the way we're going to work this is I'm going to call, we have a list of names here. I'll call out the names. The team members all get a certificate, and Pete will give you the certificate. I'll give you the pin, and then the coaches, you get certificates, but no pins. Okay.
Perfect, thank you.
So first, Ally Pettit.
Nice going.
Next is Tess Patry.
Congratulations.
Tell your father I said hi. Next is Lauren Cassieri. Incidentally, I don't know what the order, oh, it's uniform number, that's it, yeah, I was going to say. Congratulations. Next is Megan Sear. If I pronounce any of these last names wrong, correct me.
Congratulations.
Next is Sydney Sampson. Next is Meg Zona.
Congratulations.
Next is Casey Chin.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Next is Emma Anderson.
Congratulations.
Next is Maggie McCarthy.
Congratulations.
Next is Nicole Dede.
Congratulations.
Next is Aaron Siebel. I studied German in high school. Next is Sophia Wimet.
Congratulations.
Oh, your mother and father, I said. Next is Maeve Devlin.
Congratulations.
Next is Ariana Tristani. And next is Ann Wertrecki.
Congratulations.
And finally, we have Kayla McNeil. We didn't leave anybody out, did we?
Well, we've got coaches.
Oh, I know that. I just want to make sure we get the team. And I should have acknowledged both Lauren Casseri and Maggie McCarthy as captains of the team, so congratulations to all of you.
3 captains. Did you get all 3?
And Meg Zona, yes. Sorry, where's Meg? Where's Meg? Sorry. The other two are to the right on the list, I picked them up. So,
And so Mark Nickerson.
Mark Nickerson. And Ellen Gelinas. Congratulations. And the last one, Deirdre Dixon. She's not here, so we can give that to you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you guys for coming.
Would any of the girls like to speak?
Oh, congratulations. Thank you so much for coming. So do you guys want to take a picture?
That'd be great.
Do you guys want to come up here and or stand around us, or? We'd love to be in a photo with you. Nice jackets, by the way. So does Needham Bank give jackets to everybody that wins now? Excellent, excellent. Oh, yeah, whatever.
If you could squeeze that a little bit tighter so we can get
Just in the middle. All right.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
I'm a long one. You would be nowhere without your video.
Okay. This one's mine. Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Alex, in the seat. Are you just crouching? Wait, guys, this is like not good. This is comfy. I'm just going on your knees. Wait, I'm too short on my knees. Not gonna. This chair. Come on. I don't know. Whose is this? Mine, I think.
thank you guys for coming. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Good.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thanks a lot. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming.
Could I ask, how many of you are graduating seniors?
There are 5 of us.
5 of us? So only 5 going? We should have another championship team next year, or only 5?
That was one thing I noticed. There's a nice distribution of all 4 years on this.
Yeah.
So I think we're done with our meeting.
Yeah, we are. You got the notice about this Sarah Boyd, and the way Ron put it, probably she'll march with or behind you. And I'm wondering whether we just want to invite her to march with us.
Absolutely.
But I would,
Yeah.
so I would think we do that.
We do have the meeting tomorrow night at the high school.
Yep, people should remember Medfield State Hospital,
Yes.
public input meeting at the Blake Middle School tomorrow night.
From 7
7
to
o'clock.
9:30.
So come on out and have your say about what you want at the state hospital.
Yes. And the other announcement is that the decision for the 40B on North Street was filed today with the town clerk, so.
So that, just to be clear, that gets us the safe harbor we need for a year, correct?
Yes, that's my understanding. Bob Borelli's project on North Street, the decision was filed, the Board of Appeals, yeah. So,
Good that he's permitted now, because he's half-built.
I know, yes. Well, he was permitted for another project.
For
He could have
another-
gone ahead with the
another
original,
use, yeah.
but yes.
So
Yeah.
he's, now
He
he can
hasn't-
build the use that he's intending.
He hasn't quit, though. He's still working on another one, I hear, so.
Anything else?
I would just make the observation that I thought when I joined the Board of Selectmen, I was the cause of the long meetings, but Mike is missing and we're closing in 20 minutes. I just think the record should acknowledge that despite the fact that every meeting I've been to so far has gone well past 9:30, it appears that I am not the cause of that.
And you can remind Mike of
Yes.
that every meeting.
Yes, well, I may beg to differ with you, having met with you the other day.
Well, all right. Are you looking for a motion?
I don't care, I don't,
Yes,
sure,
yes.
we're
I
adjourned.
move that we adjourn the meeting.
Excellent, thank you.
The preceding was a production of Medfield TV, Community Shows.